I'm Corey St. John. Welcome to Fleur Noire Hotel. Fleur Noire is a 21-unit boutique hotel in Palm Springs that my partner Chris and I spent about a year remodeling, and they are 21 individually designed units. We have multiple outdoor communal areas for guests. We have a heated pool, cabanas, several fire pits, several games, bicycles to check out, pool loungers, dining area. This building here is our Clubhouse, which is basically three parts of it. One is our kind of larger communal living room where people can come hang out if it's a little windy or if it rains very occasionally. They can pop in there and hang out. There's also a little workstation that we made for people to be able to open their laptops, almost like a cafe, coffee shop feel. On one end of that room is a guest pantry where we do fresh croissants in the morning. We have coffee, juice, pool snacks, drinks, all that stuff. It's all complimentary for the guests. Everything is open 7 to 10, so you can pretty much get that morning through the night. And then the other end is our little champagne rosé bar. It's called La Boisson, which is the drink in French. And we do have a full bar there. We have packaged cocktails and hard seltzers and beers. And our main thing there is definitely the rosé and champagne, which we have a long list of each. We are in the Uptown Palm Springs district. We are about a mile north of the north end of downtown. We do have a handful of restaurants, bars, coffee, that kind of thing up here, so there's a lot up here that's walkable. It's been interesting. We've been open for 6 months to see the guest that has come here and has responded to the property. It seems so far that it's mostly people that are familiar with the boutique hotel set in Palm Springs and want to try a new one and want something that is very relaxed and calm. We've really tried to curate this laid-back, true vacation vibe here. We do a low volume of French music throughout the property, and our pool is heated, and we have these very comfortable pool loungers, so people really tend to come here and really relax. This property was built in the mid-40s as Burkett's Trade-Wind cottages and hotel rooms. They had it for about 30 years, operated it as a family-run hotel. And then it looks like to us it's been apartments on and off since then. When we got the property, it had been vacant for probably 10 years. Chris, my partner, we were working on a couple projects together in Seattle, and we became really good friends. He came here a few years before me to do some projects here in the desert. We were vacationing here and looking at his projects and checking out what was going on down here, and super interested in the boutique hotel world in Palm Springs. There's so many beautiful boutique hotels here that we just love. And he and I kept talking about over the years and looking for a project. And when Lily and I, my wife, we decided to move down from Seattle, change of weather, change of pace. And I think within about a year, we found this property and just hit the ground running. We had the property for about 2 years before we did anything, so it was really great to be able to have the space to walk and talk it through and sketch up designs and look at other properties and think about what we wanted to do, what we didn't want to do, and really just come up with a great concept. We first decided we were going to do flower murals, and it evolved in the first conversation from doing, one wall of each building. We have 10 buildings. And then we just decided, let's just mural everything, because we loved the idea of the black background and the giant flower murals. And then the next question was, who do we find to do this? And we both landed on Louise Jones, which is just really, really spectacular flower muralist. She pretty much does flowers only. And we sort of thought it was a long shot, and we reached out to her, and she was completely into the project. She hiked for the first couple days, took 1,000 photos on her phone, came back, and it was really her decision to come in and do mostly California native flowers. The next 45 days were, every day was a treat of seeing a new flower. First started talking about landscaping and how we were gonna, work around the murals and complement the murals. And we really wanted to do something that wasn't gonna take away from the murals, but we had so much to landscape. So we ultimately decided on a harder scape, a desert scape. The murals are so beautiful and they're a little bit soft, and we wanted to do something that was completely opposite of that, and also things that weren't going to grow very tall or very big to block any of the murals, so they really complement each other well. In fact, everything here is hardscape except for these Palo Verde trees around us right now, which we just love these trees, so we had to plant some Palo Verdes, and we realized that there was no space, no path to get them in here, so we ended up craning them over these buildings into this little courtyard here. It's interesting, when we were thinking about this concept and talking about the hotel as a whole and what it would be when we were done, and the level of service we would give, we've talked about doing sort of a hybrid between a vacation rental and a hotel where it's easy for the guests to come in and have most of the services kind of at their fingertips without a lot of interaction. But it's really changed from that. Once we opened, I realized that I really love being here every day, talking to guests, kind of providing a level of service that you might not get at a regular boutique hotel. And it's really worked out well, so it feels relaxed to the guest. It feels like a place that you could probably almost self-check into, but we do the opposite. We check people in, we walk them, every single guest, to their room. We give them the tour to the property on the way. We talk about all the amenities, and then we have an internal text system that we use where they can text us anytime. It comes to my phone, it comes to our desktop at the front desk. Anything they need, we can pretty much get to them within 5 or 10 minutes. So we ended up creating this relaxed boutique hotel environment, but with kind of a high touch level of service. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Fleur Noire Hotel. We hope to see you soon.